또 뭡니까? 여기 또 3개나 있어. 뭡니까? 그 체격, 손때 묻은 컵 부탁 호의해줘. 당신? 난 잼미키스에 대해 연구하는 사람, 유적조사. 최근 들어 도적과 마무리 활개쳐서 동행 찾고 있음. 호의를 맡아준다면 보수를 주겠음. 잼미키스 이야기도 들려줌세. 괜찮지? 좋아. 당장 따라오겠나. 괜찮아요. 어차피 돈은 사라져가고 있어. 이미 지갑은 점점 가벼워지고 있어요. 이미. 응? 야이. 몹을 모으는 제죠? 아, 지금부터 만약에 메인캐를 한다면 당신 또 뭐가... 아 잠깐만, 일단 이 아저씨 쫓아올까? 어딨어 이 아저씨. 야이모 호위한다. 언제 가서 저기 있어. 괜찮아, 일단은 약가방이 커졌어. 그걸 어떻게 버텨봐 있지. 말을 하자마자 야 브라 브라. 그러게요. 와, 이제 사막 막 보다 이제 저기 딱 나오니까 되게 멋있더라고요. 해쳤다.
Happily not, good sir. Thanks to your
잼미키스
timely
연구자.
intervention. More importantly, we have arrived. Now, feast your eyes upon the marvel before us. Ruins, a relic of the fallen civilization. A sight so common that man is oft blinded to its wonder. Colossal vessels, dashed from the very heavens. Airships, we call them, with very little thought to what wonders such a word might describe. Oblige me if you would. Does anything strike you as peculiar about this particular specimen? Though we ourselves find fallen ruins to be nigh indestructible, whatever gouged the final sin from the rock cleaved clean through the structure you see before you. A tantalizing mystery, no doubt, but merely one of countless enigmas in which Zemeckis history is steeped. Come, good sir. Our expedition continues.
다른 장소 같아요. 또 뭐 나오나 봐. 아. 가이드, 관광 가이드였다. 아이고, 저까지 언제 가셨어? 걸음 되게 빠르시네. 얘는 저분 도망가시면 되는 거 아니에요? 적들한테 둘러싸여 있을 때 왜 이렇게 빨라? 이번엔 또 고블린이야? 간다.
You're going to get yourself killed.
아, 그래요?
Oh, that would not do. That would not do at all. Not when such majesty stretches out before us.
오디세이.
Behold, the final sin in all its glory.
재미키스의 대폭포.
As Moss tells us, a battle was fought here in ancient times. A battle of such ferocity that it tore a great crater in the very land upon which it was waged. In reaching for their holy sanctum, did man enrage the gods, and great was the vengeance that was rained down upon him. Alas, the full truth of the matter is lost to time, though I live in hope that I might see it discovered. But we must not dwell upon such things.
다음
There is
장소로
more
가세요.
yet to see. Onward, history awaits.
호다닥. 또 어디로 가셨어? 레트니 협. 왜 아까 여기 그냥 지나왔었지? 아니 참 다양한 적들이랑 싸우시네 아저씨 진짜.
Really got himself into trouble this time.
아! 안 보여. 뭐하냐? 아니, 딱 이렇게 됐네. 얘는 왠지 패링이 잘 되는 거야. 패. 이거 낙사 있었어요. 아니 뭐하는 거로 지금.
Still in one piece.
친구 같은.
It would seem so.
네, 여기에 대해 또 이제
Once more, I'm in your
설명을
debt.
해주시겠군요.
And once more, you impress me with your prowess. These were no ordinary foes, but ones we in the field call echoes. Though Moss the chronicler concurs
자,
with the
제메키스
legends
일구멍이
attributing
생긴
the fall of Zemeckis to a
네,
wrath
그랬죠.
wrought upon mankind by the gods, he offers little in the way of explanation. Could the ruins we see before us here, in all their elaborate beauty, perhaps suggest an answer? Could the construction of such miraculous edifices have been considered an encroachment upon the province of the divine? Alas, all is mere speculation. One day, perhaps, I will learn the truth.
Not if you keep running headfirst into trouble.
You are right, of course. And not only have you plucked me repeatedly from the jaws of death, you have proven
목숨건
yourself a willing
뽐냄.
audience to my ramblings.
Glad to help, but didn't you say you came here to investigate something?
I fear I may have rather overstated the case on that front. In truth, a captive ear was all I really desired. You see, even my fellow scholars have grown somewhat weary of my musings of late. And so I came upon the idea of purchasing a companion. A captive
외로운
audience, if you will.
아저씨였어요.
That's what this was all about.
I am afraid so. And now, my good man, it is high time we returned whence we came.
Fine. Just don't go running off this time.
아, 나도 내 노래를 들어준 사람이 점점 사라져가고 있는데 남 얘기 같지가 않네. 저도 호의라면 고용할까봐 여러분. 내 노래를
And so ends a delightful day. Here, your reward for humoring my selfish whims, plus a little extra for the trouble I have put you to.
돈은 받았다. 없어요 호의. 아무도 내 노래 들어주지 않아. 레벨업! 흑예수 꿈결 격진. 얘 좋은 템 주신 아저씨였대. 아무도 이제 더는
Let me carry your goods.
마? 뭐야 왜 뒤에 있지?
And nasty.
Uh-huh.
Let me, my lord.
그렇게까지 하셔있대. 노래 불렀다는 그 이유 하나 때문에.
If I knew where
짠.
No, I just need to see you about getting your work. I want to know right away. Bad news.
무슨 일 있지?
Good, actually. Something worth celebrating for a change. Only trouble is, the serving girl's still new to the job, so I can't leave her while I go and invite those I'd like to celebrate with. What exactly are you celebrating, if you don't mind me asking? I've come by a particularly fine bottle of red. A Gotan 66, no less. Gotan Rouge is the only good thing to have ever come out of the Empire, and most wouldn't part with a 66 if you held a knife to their throats. So I've heard. Oh, so you know of it then? Clearly you're a
그러게요.
gentleman
그
of
뭐지?
taste. A gentleman who
무슨
might
그
sympathize
뭐죠?
with my
복수한다고 하는 그
predicament, perhaps?
아저씨네 근처에
If you
있는 그
pass the good news
농장에서
to a few
만든
friends of
와인이
mine, I'll
유명한가
give you a
보다.
little something for your time, of course. Sounds simple enough. So you'll do it? Marvelous. Thank you. You won't need to go far. All three of them should be right here in the market. There's Aldrich the porter, Milan the butcher, and Bolek, a guard over at the north gate. Three of the
수족관에
finest
문다?
fellows in Bokland, if you ask me. Tell them to come to the tavern when they finish for the day. Stop by again when you let them know, and I'll give you your little something. I'll be right back.
슬픔과 즐거움이 넘치는 거리.
Out of my sight, wretch!
Come on, come on.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
뭐야 이거?
Let us through!
I'm looking for Bolek. I was told he'd be guarding the gate.
Well, you found him. You're not here to enlist, I take it?
The innkeeper sent me. He's just taken delivery of a rare vintage, a Gotan 66. He thought you might like a cup.
I've never said no to a goat hand. I'm not about to start now. Thanks for letting me know.
You must be a busy man.
The market would be flooded with refugees if we weren't here to stem the flow. Oh, my heart goes out to them, all right, but we've got our orders. No papers, no passage. Plenty try to slip past us nonetheless. And every now and then, one of them's foolish enough to try and force their way through. And when they do, well, Things can get nasty. You know what? That wine's sounding better by the moment.
Tight-fisted swines.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
Are you Milan, the butcher?
That's me. What can I do for you?
The innkeeper's just had a special delivery. He thought you might like to join him for a cup of wine after you pack up for the day.
He knows me only too well. And I've got a ham here that will go handsomely with a nice drop.
Wine and ham to spare. Bocklad clearly isn't suffering then.
Comes with being the place everyone has to pass through to get to everywhere else. Those who travel the Crystal Road bring all manner of goods with them. We get meat from San Brec, herbs from Rosaria. Why, sometimes we even see curiosities from across the Narrow. My old man knew what he was about when he set up shop here all those years ago. Anyway, thanks for the good news. Oh, you know what? Maybe I'll shut up shop early. Wouldn't want to keep our friend waiting.
The caravan stops next to the checkpoint.
Jug of snake spit for the road?
Come on, come on!
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap.
Hurry, man. I must leave for the Dominion.
I've been asked to find Aldrich, the porter. I don't
I
suppose that's
see.
you, is it?
That's me right enough. You need something delivered?
The innkeeper sent me. He said there's a cup of Gotan 66 with your name on it when you're done for the day.
A 66? Bugger me. If he's just got hold of it now, it must have been in the crates he had me carry down from San Brec.
From the Empire to Bocklad. You must be a braver man than most. That's a treacherous route to the best of times.
Such is the porter's lot. There's not a patch of storm these feet haven't traipsed across. It's Oriflamme one day, then off to Canva the next. The farther you're willing to go, the fatter the purse. Which is why there's no shortage of competition for some of the longer routes. I'd say I've done enough for today to earn myself a cup of something tasty. Thanks for letting me know.
Well done. I wonder if the innkeeper might spare a cup of
Yeah.
that wine.
아주머니는 무슨 일이신가요?
I see you've been of some assistance to Eloise. Perhaps you can
맞죠?
extend
Perhaps.
무슨 일?
finding someone.
짐을 도둑맞는 사건이 있다가 발생했는데 범인을 모르겠어. 요세프라는 용병에게 범인 찾는 거 부탁했는데 며칠 전 나가서 돌아오질 않네. 어쩌면 무슨 사건에 휘말린 걸지도 몰라. 요세프 좀 찾아봐줘. 알겠다.
Any idea where his search for the thieves might have taken him?
집히는 곳은 보클라드 주변을 조사하겠다고 했으니까 밖에 나갔겠지.
Joseph's lived a hard
요세프는
life.
백발의 용병이야. 누군가 목격자가
Can't
있을지도.
imagine there are too many greyhead.
그저 살아갈 뿐. 이거 어디로 가야 되지?
I spoke to your friends.
전화 왔음.
That's fantastic.
고마워.
It's been a while since we all sat down together.
단골 손님들 모이는 거 오랜만.
so-
무슨 뜻?
Well, I wouldn't be serving anything but slops without Aldrich
그쵸.
to go and fetch the good stuff for me. And then there's Milan, who always sends customers my way. And Bolek, an even-handed keeper of the peace, if ever there was one. Those three are the backbone of Bocklad. Lose any one of them, and the market would soon fall apart. And without the market, I wouldn't have a single customer. I'd say that's worth a bottle of 66, wouldn't you?
And more besides.
Everyone needs a shoulder to lean on. Be they world-weary innkeepers or brooding swordsmen. Right, I'd better prepare for my guest's arrival.
I hear you had me carrying a bottle of Gotan 66. If I'd have known, I would have sold the thing and lived like a lord. I'll settle for a cup, though, if you're in a sharing mood.
A goat and 60 bloody 6. Just as well I had something special of my own set aside. A bottle between the four of us might not be enough to drown our sorrows, but it can't hurt.
Here they are, the 3 pillars of Boklad. Sit yourselves down, gentlemen. The woes of the world may be monstrous and many, but there's nothing like a few good friends to keep the misery at bay.
Never a truer word spoken.
와, 고기 진짜 맛있어 보인다. 그쵸, 여러분?
That's that then.
Daddy.
What do you want?
나 뭘 찾는 거야?
Just information.
사람을 찾고 있다. 백발 용병.
Now you
백발?
mention it.
밖으로 나가는 걸 봤어.
Which way did he go?
어디로?
I
거기까지.
buggered off down the road.
있는
I
사람들이 더
expect.
잘 알지 않겠어? 가자, 암브로시아. 암브로시아? 뭐야, 우리 암브로시아 왜 안 와? 아니, 바보야, 이건 눌러있지.
Come on.
가자.
Fly, Ambrosia. Straight home now.
We don't want any
무슨 일 있죠?
Neither do I.
사람을 찾고 있어.
Well, we haven't seen.
모르겠네.
Yes, we have.
안병 모르는
We saw
이상
them
아저씨
climbing up the
봤어.
rock, those ones.
저기.
Over there.
Maybe he found his thieves.
어디?
Mum won't let me near them. She said there's goblins up there, and that they eat little boys for dinner.
Shush now. You've said quite enough already.
I only told them what you said.
I'd listen to your mother if I were you.
어머 세상에 여러분 있잖아요. 저 식빵에 잼 발라 먹고 싶어요. 뭔가 이 게임에 빵 너무 맛있게 생겼어. 어디 가는 거지? 여러분들도 갑자기 그러잖아요. 뭔가 상큼한 딸기잼.
Did Joseph's thieves really lug their stolen wares all the way out here?
근데 이번에 와룡 DLC에 수갑 나왔대 여러분. 나 빨리 써보고 싶다. 이것도 재밌긴 재밌는데 큰일 났네. 언제 한다. 망가쓴 고블린 있어. 뭐야 너 프린스야?
They don't look happy to
강조.
see me.
어딨어? 아! 너 뭐해? 안 보여! 아! 뭐야 얘 왜 이렇게 세? 아 고문이 방장님들은 다 이기면 방장님 더 세구나. 보여. 뭐야? 오. 아. 오, 잠깐만. 어머, 고블린 펀치 강하다. 안 보여, 내 임팩트. 근데 있잖아요, 이거 히트웨이브 이거 왠지 마법만 패링이 되는 게 아닌 것 같은데? 그냥 동작 보면은 마법만 패링 되는 것 같긴 하다. 뭔가 방금은 물리 패링도 된 것 같은데?
Stop!
기다려. 뭐야 이 사람?
Don't kill him. He's just protecting his home.
Joseph. So the boy was right.
I don't know you.
Your porter friend sent me to find you. She was worried you might have got yourself killed.
Have I been gone that long? Wasn't hard finding the thieves. The problem was knowing what to do with them when I did.
I take it things are more complicated than they
뭐지?
appear.
I'd all but ruled out bandits before I even left the market. You know why that is? Because our thieves had no interest in gold or gems or anything they couldn't eat for that matter. Add to that the rumors of goblins in
옆에
the
서
area,
있는 거 봐,
and the
이러고.
mystery practically solved itself. I soon found that cozy little
심지어
homestead.
머리에 힘도 들어가 있어.
Missing food. I launched myself at them full of righteous fury, but their leader was the only one who moved to meet me.
어째서?
The others, they huddled around that food, ready to die
왜
protecting
요리
it.
음식을 지키지?
They stole because it was that or starvation. I've been there myself.
머리 봐요, 머리 컬 들어간 거 봐.
So you spared them. And earned their trust into the bargain by the look of it.
These goblins aren't native to the area. They don't know how to survive such barren lands, so I've been teaching them. And once they've learned to hunt and forage, they won't be
오,
fool
직접
enough to
요리해
risk their
먹는
necks
법을
in
가르쳐
Bogland.
주셨대요. 나도 좀 알려주시지.
I didn't know goblins could be reasoned with.
Do me a favor. Let the porter know I'm safe. I'll head back to the market once my work here is done. Oh, and don't mention the goblins. I don't want people coming here brandishing
옷 좀
pitchforks.
입어주세요. 저
Not now that
아니에요.
I've sworn off thieving.
Your secret's safe with me.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
고블린 프리스를 쓰러뜨렸다.
Joseph's fine.
찾아냈어. 돌아올걸?
He
다행이야.
certainly knows his business. You found your thieves all right. And I dare say they won't be coming back.
A good man to have around, that Joseph.
이제 짐을 도담하는 일
And if he
없어지겠군.
says there'll be no more thieving. Thank you for putting my mind at
차례할게. 그러고 보니 클라이브가 전에 무슨 서브캐 했을 때 돈 받을 때 아 그런 거 필요 없어 막 이랬던 것 같은데 지금은 잘 받네요. 역시 집 그 무리의 가장이 되더니 마침내 서브캐릭 다 있다. 나이스 여러분, 나 이제 메인 진행하면 돼. 나이스. 근데 잠깐 좀 궁금하네.
Anything I can do for you?
키워드를. 난 붉은 행상당 호의와 같은 역할이야.
And I wouldn't have it
누나는
any other
계약이나
way.
거래 같은 귀찮은 일을 맡고 있거든. 그 대신 내가 힘을 쓰지. 이 일 때는 짐을 노리는 도적과 마무리 많아.
All the better.
하지만 바쁘다는 핑계로 적당 일하는 건 금물이야. 어떤 짐도 반드시 운반하는 게 붉은 행상단. 시장 관문에 관하여. 관문 앞이 북적거려 놀랐지. 크리스털 자치령으로 가려는 사람들이 계속 밀려들었어. 그 이놈이고 저놈이고 하나같이 이렇게 말한다니까. 마법이 없는 삶은 견딜 수 없다. 그러니까 크리스털을 손에 넣을 수 있는 자치령으로 간다. 정말 이제 멍청하기 짝이 없다니까. 그렇게 마법을 쓰고 싶으면 베어러로 태어날 것이지. 맞는 말이다. 모래자가 여단이한 놈들은 지금껏 난민과 고아들을 이용해 악행을 저질렀어. 하지만 놈들은 절대 자기들 손은 더럽히지 않아. 그래서 꼬리지 않는데 시간이 걸렸지. 게다가 너희의 협력이 없었다면 놈들을 괴멸시키는 것도 불가능했을 거야. 고맙다.
You're always welcome at the caravans.
Something I can help you with? Why, I am
포글라드
what you
시장의
see.
붉은 행상단은 꽤 이름 있는 운반업자. 난 그 소유주. 비용은 그만큼 비싸긴 하지만 뭐든지 운반해줌. 값비싼 생활용품부터 비밀을 가진 손님까지 안전하게 목적지까지.
It can be a
하지만
risky
진짜
business.
업무는 배후에서 하고 있는 베어러 구조. 손님들한테 뜯어낸 돈은 대부분 그들을 구조하는 데 쓰고 있어. 베어러의 지원군 대역주인 시드와 손을 잡다니 마음이 든든해.
This being
이
a
시장은
border town.
자치령을 향해 크리스털 로드를 지나는 상인들이 잠시 들르는 장소로 번성하게 됐어. 대륙을 횡단하는 긴 여행 전에 필요 없는 물건을 팔거나 짐을 재정비하기에 안성맞춤이거든. 그리고 그런 상인들의 짐을 옮기기 위해 우리 같은 운반업자들이 모이게 됐어.
Or at least
그렇다고 해도
it did.
이렇게 손님 많이 몰린 적은 없었는데 모두 자치령에 가고 싶어서 안달이 났어. 고아들에 관해
Don't worry about
혼자를
Ponzo
비롯한
and
이
the
마을
others.
고아들은 우리 붉은 행상단이 돌보기로 했어. 앞으로도 보클라드의 고아는 더 늘어날 거야. 그저 살기 위해 죄를 저지른 아이도 분명히. 그러니까 올바른 길로 이끌어줄 어른이 필요해. 모래자가 여당 같은 놈들에게 더 이상 이용당하지 않게.
Best of luck.
갑시다. 궁금한 건 했어.
Out of my sight, wretch.
Come on, come on!
Caravan stops
Juicy
next.
pears! Slake your thirst.
What I really want to
가자
be
고치.
Here you are, good. Try not to lose it again.
Me pass! You found it! Oh, thank you so much. Nan would have killed me if I'd come back without it. I'll have to say thanks to Elle and Theo too.
So should you, Hansa. You and your friends don't have to steal anymore. If anyone threatens you again, you know who to turn to.
We do. And we already have. Miss Elle's given us a job shifting the chocobo shit out the stables. It's hard work, and the pay isn't half what we got from the Stones. But if we stick at it, we'll keep ourselves fed.
You stick at it then.
And Goots, I'm sorry for stealing your pass.
That's all right. I've got it back now. And all's well that ends well. Eh?
You said you're trained to be a blacksmith, right? Well, I'm gonna be your first customer.
고츠는
I'm gonna
대장사의
save up all
꿈이래요
my gil
여러분. 나
and get you to make me
몰랐네.
a massive sword.
I'll do me best.
Till then, eh?
All right. We have a place on the wagon. Remember, Goots, we're mercenaries. You hired us to protect you.
Mercenaries.
긴장한 것 같은데.
And you remember the plan? You're to ride all the way to Twinside. Jill and I will go with you as far as the outskirts, then find our own way in.
I'll buy that stuff I need.
Right. And we'll scout out the Imperial's defenses.
There's a square with a big bell tower right in the middle of town. If you get lost, or out goes wrong, we can meet up there.
All right. Let's go.
되게 많이 왔네.
see. And you're quite certain your father has no knowledge of Ultima?
I am. I have no difficulty believing a sinister force has come to exert an influence on Sanbreque. But be that as it may, it is yet to claim my father. For better or worse, his radiance
원래
speaks
그런
his own
사람이었군요,
mind.
아버지.
Then the fiend works from the shadows.
I confess, when first you told me of this fiend, I had my doubts. And more than a few at that. A beast that labors to plunge Valisthea into turmoil, all in pursuit of your brother. But that wound is proof enough that evil is afoot.
Then I have your answer, Your Highness. You will join me in my fight.
I cannot. Not yet.
Your Highness, please.
As you are aware, the Dalmekian army is at our gates. They have lost their mother crystal, and with it all hope of a negotiated withdrawal. It is but a matter of time before they invade. If Bahamut is not here to meet them, my people will be slaughtered.
근데 되게 착하네요. 백성들 때문에 그런 대우를 받고도 여기서 싸우려고 하죠.
I know the fate of your people weighs heavy on your conscience, but if we do not put an end to Ultima's plans, they shall face a far darker fate. The chaos he would wreak would sweep all of Valisthea into the abyss. The lives of every man, woman, and child in the Twins are at stake.
I believe what you say, Phoenix. But I have duties of my own, and I must discharge them. Come what may. What do you know of my blood?
I know that it is wholly unworthy of the highest offices of state, which rightly belong to those of purer breeding. Alas. Your bloodline runs through the Oriflamme gutter, from a whore who weighed her child's worth in gil.
Have you threatened my father?
Of course not. I merely whispered in his ear that his mongrel son is plotting a rebellion.
What?
Sylvester listens to the words of his astrologers. And they have ears too.
You have been feeding them your lies!
Should you remain loyal to Emperor Olivier, his radiance may yet crown your head with laurel, and not with tar.
Fork-tongued witch!
In consideration of your long years of service to the Empire, I shall forgive this uncharacteristic rudeness. Now hurry and make ready, Your Imperial Highness. Emperor Olivier expects much of you, Dion. Or should I say, of Bahamut. May your fire reduce his enemies to ash.
와, 너무 싫어.
Till all of Valisthea bows to its rightful ruler.
There is another darkness that has taken hold of Sanbreque. And until its grip is released, the flames of war shall spread ever wider, just as Ultima wishes.
Forgive me. My family has caused you much grief.
You are not her keeper, Phoenix. This is a matter for the Imperial household now, And as a member of that household, it falls to me to resolve it. At such time as that is done, what strength I have shall be yours.
근데 디옹 성우분은 목소리 되게 좋네요, 여러분. 오.
Thank you, Your Highness.
Let us take to the skies together and bring a new dawn to Valisthea.
I should like nothing more.
오, 디옹이.
Terence,
My prince.
tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
이거 다음에 어떻게 될지 너무 기대돼요, 여러분. 디옹은 뭘 하려고 할까?
We dragoons have but one leader, Your Highness. And we shall follow him unto the very end.
Thank you. And this is my decree. For their crimes against the crown, the traitorous Annabella and her usurping son shall be put to death, and the empire restored.
응? 감사합니다, 절망삼. 전 특히 제가 예쁜 여캐 목소리를 정확하게 더빙하죠. 아무래도 흡사하니까. 이건 디옹이 이야기도 되게 궁금한데요. 얘가 일단은 뭔가 모반하려는 거는 확실히 알겠고, 진짜로. 근데 그 이유가 확실하고. 아이, 재밌는데. 일단은 가서 세이브를 해야겠군. 응? 근데 약간 뭔가 그 쌍브레이크는 프랑스 생각해서 약간 그렇게 만든 것 같아요. 뭔가 프랑스랑 어떤 그 나라의 역사라기보다 뭔가 분위기 그렇게 잡고 만든 것 같은데? 진짜 여러분 제 목소리 이상해요?
One would never guess that these people stood on the brink of war.
They're afraid. They turn to drink
여러분
to
제
forget
목소리
their
뭐
fears.
노이즈나요 지금?
Anything you want to forget?
The harbour is empty, and half the market stalls too.
The city may seem peaceful on the surface, but it's balanced on a knife edge.
그 팩트 공격하지 마시고요.
Were we to give it a nudge,
아 진짜 노이즈는
it
없고요.
might be just the distraction we need to reach the mother crystal.
I thought you might say that. We should send for Gav. We'll need someone to keep the fires we start from going out.
And we can busy ourselves scheming until he gets here.
I'll send a Stolas then.
뭐지?
What is it, boy?
그 왠지 머리 아파하는 것 같은데?
What's happening?
I don't know.
Torgal!
This way.
천국의 하늘. 이거 뒤에 어떻게 들려나?
The city's on fire.
But Shogun's is fine. He'll be making for the square.
The one with the bell tower. In the middle of town, right?
어떻게 여러분 나 저장이 안 돼. 나 어떡하지? 여러분 나 어떻게 나 잘 되는데 나 저장이 안 돼. 자동 저장. 자동 저장이 있네요. 이게 자동 저장이 있으면 저 내일 할 때 여기서부터 다시 할 수 있는 거죠, 여러분. 같이 하면 잘 있죠. 그쵸, 이거 자동 저장했으면 여기서부터 할 수 있죠. 꺼도 게임 빨리 얘기해줘요. 제발. 그쵸? 저 오늘 한 번도 세이브 안 했단 말이에요. 안 돼요. 나 대기 모드 안 돼. 집에 아무도 없단 말이에요. 저 나가면 안 돼. 아니 이거 왠지 전투 계속 할 것 같은데. 아니 그 자동 저장이면 잠깐만요. 저는 믿어요. 게임도 꺼봐. 저는 믿어요. 나는 파판을 믿어. 내 잠을 빼앗지 않을 거야.